So today we're going to talk about why online dating fails almost as always. I've had some recent experience with this again, unfortunately, which I will go more into in more in depth. But basically speaking, one of the core reasons online dating always will fail, almost always, guys, unless you are Chad Thundercock, is there's always a bigger Chad Thundercock out there. And even if you are a Stacy looking woman and you're after the Chad Thundercocks, there's always another Stacy that will out Stacy you. Now, as humorous as this sounds, basically with the online dating, you have a bunch of normal to average, maybe even slightly good looking guys that will get swiped up or get swiped over left, so to speak, because these women, even the normal ones, are looking for the Chad Thundercocks who get all the attention, but even the Chad has a Chad, so to speak. And that's why it fails, you see. All these entitled, shallow people on these apps think no matter how good of a match they get, they match with somebody, they go, oh my god, this person's attractive, I'm swiping right, it's Chad Thundercock. There's always the better Chad potentially right around the corner, right? And ironically, even for the not so good looking people, the few matches they may get, it's the illusion of limitless possibilities, or the illusion of unlimited choice, right? Because there's always maybe that little bit better looking person, or better whatever, more money, whatever it is, whatever traits you're looking for. It might just be one swipe away. And so essentially it's the illusion of limitless choice. When really, in fact, you don't have limitless choices. Even the women, even though they get potential limitless choices with matches, from a realistic standpoint, it's not limitless, right? And it's just funny, though, the Chad thing, because, I mean, this is not a new phenomenon. It's just that online dating has really brought it out in the open. For example, Mike Tyson. Okay? Mike Tyson at one time was dating Robin Givens, a relatively attractive gal. And then she started dating Brad Pitt. You see, Brad Pitt was probably more attractive than Mike Tyson. I guess that's a matter of opinion, but Mike Tyson gave up as soon as he saw her dating Brad Pitt, even though he tried to repair the marriage. Brad Pitt was Mike Tyson's Chad, because no matter how much of a Chad that you think Mike Tyson was, he was just that much more of a Chad. See, Chad and the potential Chad right around the swiping corner, right? Chad is always going to outdo you. There's always another Chad Thundercock, even if you're a Chad, that will out-Chad you. Let me explain. So you're 6'2" when you lift 3 times a week. Chad is 6'5", and he lifts 5 times a week. You lift 5 times a week, Chad lifts 7. You drive a Corvette. No big deal. Chad drives a Porsche. You're on the football team. Chad is the quarterback. You can give your girl 3 orgasms. Chad can give her 5. Chad will always out-Chad you. Everybody's got a Chad that can out-Chad even the best of the Chads. Stacy. Stacy's got that beautiful blonde hair and those perky you-know-what. The next Stacy, she's got even bigger ones with even a more hourglass figure. So that's the problem with online dating, you see. There's always the next potential better Stacy or Chad, even if you're at the top tier. Which is why meaningful relationships almost never happen with online dating. Because the person that you're dating, think about this, you're always going to be looking over your shoulder, wondering, have they found somebody else on there? Because they're swiping. This is what dating has been relegated to. It's the dumbest fucking thing. I'm so sick and tired of it. And every time I do online dating, I'm quickly reminded why I don't do it. Even though I fall for it again, there's a little bit of hope, right? Like, oh. And then you have some dates and some things, and then you realize, wow, the juice is not worth the squeeze. I don't even know if it's worth the squeeze for Chad Thundercock anymore outside of hookups. Because if you're a good looking Chad Thundercock, you can get a lot of hookups on apps like Tinder. But if you're looking for anything meaningful, long-term relationship, you're probably still the juice isn't worth the squeeze. If all you're looking for is hookups, great, do it, go for it. But as far as finding meaningful relationships on online dating, don't look for it, because as soon as you, even if you're a Chad, meets the Stacy of your dreams, Stacy is still probably going to be swiping for the Chad that can out-Chad you. You see, everyone has their Chad. You've got yours, I've got mine. It's just which degree we're talking about. And even every Stacy has their Stacy. That's dating in 2026. See you on the next one.